Hello everybody and welcome to my YouTube channel. If you guys are new and returning, my name is Angie and I am a Twin Flame channel. So for today's message, we're going to be tapping in to see how does your person or any person in general feel in your absence? How does this really make these people feel? So we have 3 piles here to choose from today. We have pile number 1 with rose quartz here. We have pile number 2 with the carnelian stone. And last but not least, we have clear quartz for pile number 3. So do your thing, guys, pick your pile, and I will see you wonderful folks in your reading. Hello, my wonderful pile number 1. So this is if you guys chose the rose quartz crystal, this is going to be your reading. So before we tap in, I have a couple quick announcements. I want to thank you guys who are new and returning, as well as if you guys would like to check out my website for personal readings, I will leave that link in the description box as well. I've also included a new donation feature on my channel, which will also allow you to use PayPal, but you can use any type of method of payment in regards to doing donations for my channel. This is what helps keep my channel grow, allows me to get decks and other things of that nature as well. So I appreciate all of you guys for your love and support, and thank you guys so much. So let us turn this over and see what comes forward. So we have space. So it feels like this is coming through as some sort of void energy that your person or the person in mind feels in your absence. It comes in as a feeling of discontentment, a lack of belief. I'm also feeling as well that this person feels that it also gives them a sense of despair. It feels like a sense of void energy, which is kind of like not really sure what to do. Let's pull some more cards and then I'll start channeling the rest of the messages. It could also signify as well that maybe the real separation of this reading, right? Maybe you called for some space, or maybe this person also asked you for some space as well. Let's put some more cards and see what else comes forward. So we have your new vision. So already I'm feeling from this that this person is definitely gaining some sort of new perspective on your situation. So maybe the separation or the absence, that you are no longer a part of their life, is allowing this person to look at things through a new perspective. It allows some sort of Wheel of Fortune energy to kind of turn. It also is giving the energy of the world, which is also a sense of fulfillment. So maybe there was some sort of ultimatum that you may have given this person. You might have told them that you wanted to them to kind of change certain things, or there needed to be some sort of shifting in perspective. And I feel the space, the time that you guys have now been spending apart or not in communication as often, it feels like this is allowing this person to gain a new vision, a new perspective, a new ideology about life, relationships, and what that may actually consist of as well. For some of you guys, I'm hearing this could have been a parent or some sort of guardian of yours as well, may also resonate. I'm also hearing an aunt for some of you guys as well too. I'm also hearing a brother. So this could also be for people who are trying to figure out about some sort of family conflict or family dynamic that may have also happened as well. We also have comparisons. So this feels like this person is also comparing, the differences between opinions that you guys may have had, the reason why the absence may have occurred. This person is also gaining an understanding that you guys' differences might actually be what allows the connection to grow. So maybe you are someone who feels that you are different or not the same as this person, and maybe you shared some ideas with them that has now sparked some sort of inspiration for them as well. We also have friendliness. So I feel like this person wants to, make amends, make things right with this connection with you. They could also be feeling like they want to reconcile, come in from out of the cold as well. It feels like it could, for some of you guys, be also in regards to some sort of romantic partnership where this person now wants to rekindle the fire or rekindle the passion that you guys had as well. We also have slowing down in reverse, which is the Knight of Pentacles. So I feel like this person may now be starting to finally stop coming out of their head. Maybe they had been overanalyzing this separation or this absence. Maybe they had been thinking, why did you ghost them? Why did you leave them? Why did this kind of thing happen? Or maybe you have been kind of in your head a lot lately in regards to this situation. So I feel like you guys are now starting to shift your perspective. You are now starting to change this as well in regards to maybe acknowledging, if this is a romantic connection, why the separation may have been necessary to help both of you guys kind of go inwards and go on some sort of pilgrimage or quest of finding self. Let's pull another card. We also have emergence. So I feel that this person is planning to come back very soon. If you guys were wondering, it feels like this person wants to emerge, but as something different. They don't want to be the same as which you left them in. It's calling for an energy where this person is now looking to emerge as someone totally new, transformed, something that you might have asked this person to change. They're actually working on rectifying it. They're working on making corrections to this behavior. They're also focusing on intention. So it feels very much like this Phoenix energy here. So this is like a death and rebirth process for them. I'm also noticing the butterfly here as well, which signals transformation. So this person is going through a transformation, and they are working on how they have communicated with you in the past. I feel that this person is also relying heavily on their intuition as well to really guide them in regards to creating some sort of new vision or a new ideology. A lot of them, I feel like, are getting some sort of third eye activations as well at this time as they go inwards and really look for clarity in regards to what behavior you may have asked them to correct or change. It feels very much like there was some sort of ultimatum, or there was some sort of conversation that led to this newfound discovery of self with this person here. I see here as well too. So you guys really help to signify some sort of transformation. You may have been a catalyst for this person in regards to seeing things in a different perspective other than what they're typically used to seeing as well. You gave this person a new opportunity to ground something different, it feels like, for themselves. It also feels here as well that there needs to be some sort of compassion. So how can you use compassion to resolve conflicts? So being compassionate means that we understand where people are coming from. This is all about understanding differences, right? Being able to compromise, being able to see the beauty and difference in people, which makes us all unique and special. So I feel this person is also resolving inner conflicts within themselves. So the more that I feel this person starts to love themselves, is the more I feel like this situation where there was some sort of absence or conflict is now coming to some sort of resolution as well. They could have even been conflicted internally as well. And I feel that this person is learning how to be vulnerable as well too. They're also getting some sort of throat chakra activation. You guys may also resonate with the energy of jade, crystal, as well as sodalite at this time may also help with your meditations, is what I'm also being told. So this is also using vulnerability as a sign of strength rather than weakness. So your throat chakra, as I said, it feels like there is going to be a chance to have some sort of communication, a meeting of the minds to really talk about the past in regards to conflicts that would have occurred. But this person is definitely feeling your absence. It's coming in like a very much a void energy where they feel a lack of discontentment. They feel incomplete without you. And it's really allowing this person to really focus on their intentions in regards to how they want to manifest significant changes the next time you guys come back into communication together. If this is a love connection, I'm going to be pulling some messages from their higher self now to further confirm the messages. So they want to know, did I lose you? So they want to know if it's too late, have they lost you? Has it been too much water under the bridge in regards to this situation? They want to know if there's an opportunity to resolve these conflicts and be able to ground a new vision between some sort of friendship or partnership that you guys may have as well. So they want to know if they have an opportunity to repair this connection between you and them, is what this person is now coming to the conclusion about. You know, is it too late? So let me pull two more of these cards, please, Spirit. So they say, I'm trying to forget you, but it's not working. So for some of them, they're trying really hard to forget about what happened in the past, to forget about a lot of their feelings, but it's not working. I feel this person is now learning that if they want to be able to move this forward, they have to become vulnerable with you and really express to you how they truly feel. So this person is also, I feel like, working on some sort of courage. They're working on developing deeper understanding. I feel as well for some of you guys, maybe this person thought that this connection was superficial if this is a love interest. So for some of you guys, this could be in regards to love and relationships or partnerships of some sort, where this person may have been operating through their sacral only rather than looking at things through the space of their heart. So now that they have gotten some sort of heart awakening, they're realizing that they need to resolve this conflict that they have between their head versus their heart. So maybe they had put this connection in more of a logical standpoint, but really it's a heart-based type of connection is what I'm feeling. It could even be in regards to family, where they're trying to drown out the pain of this this type of argument that you guys may have had or disagreement, but they're realizing it's not working. A part of them really wants to resolve this because they're realizing that, you know, life is too short and it's not worth holding on to these type of bad memories. So they want to really work on healing this, I feel, very strongly. This person wants to make some significant changes. Let's see the last card, please, for pile number 1. So they say, do you feel the same as you once did, or have I missed my chance? So they want to know as well, right? If it's the same type of bad feelings you may feel towards them, if it's the same kind of anger, disappointment, grief, or resentment that you may still feel, they want to know if there's an opportunity still to correct this. You know, was it too much? Are you still kind of upset with them? Are you still mad? For some of you guys, you may have blocked this person. Spirit is saying if you feel called, you can unblock them. And I feel that there will be some sort of opportunity to have a conversation with them very soon. I'm hearing, let's see, when will the conversation take place? For some of you guys, I'm feeling this conversation will happen in August. Some of you guys, it may actually happen in October is what I'm being told as well. And September may also resonate for you guys as well as what I'm feeling here very strongly. So let me get some astrological signs for you guys. So you could resonate with the energy of a Cancer, or maybe this person's a Cancer. I'm also seeing Capricorn as well may resonate, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Sagittarius may also resonate. I'm also seeing a Virgo here. I'm seeing Libra, also Leo, and Aries may resonate as well for this reading, Sun, Moon, or Rising. So that's what I have for you guys in my rose quartz pile. If you guys resonate with these messages, you can feel free to check out my website if you'd like to book a personal read. And as always, guys, love and light to you. Take care. Hey, my wonderful pile number 2. So this is if you guys chose the carnelian crystal, this is going to be a reading. If you guys are new and returning, my name is Angie. I am a twin flame channel. So we are going to be tapping in today in regards to how does your absence make them feel? This can be for any person, no contact or separation. So let me set this aside here, or actually let me hold this crystal. So with this carnelian, I'm feeling there's some sort of balancing happening in terms of the body and energy levels. This could be in regards to some sort of boost in creativity, in regards to fertility, or sacral chakra activation as well, which is kind of giving like an energy of like a glow up or going through some sort of transformation. So let's see here. So protection. So when I look at this card, I feel that the both of you guys may resonate as some sort of twin flame or higher level soulmate connection, because there's 2 types of locks here in this card. I feel that there is some sort of chakra activation or unlocking something. I'm hearing unlocking your potential. So it feels very much like this connection is going through some sort of ascension at this time, where there are going to be a lot of changes that are going to manifest in the 3D for you and this person. So it feels very much like for a lot of you guys, you may be watching this for some sort of love interest is what I'm feeling, or even like a passion, like a career may resonate for the people watching this reading. So let me just set this aside here and let's pull some more cards to see what else wants to come forward as well. We have here traveling. So this is the 8 of Wands. So with the 8 of Wands, I see here that there is some sort of travel that is on the horizon for you and this person. It could be that there is some sort of movement that is going to be taking place in this connection, where in the absence, it's like it may actually draw you guys to some sort of place together. So it feels like both of you guys are going to be going to some sort of place to meet up. It could be this person thinking about traveling to see you is what I feel here in regards to this absence. I also feel like this traveling is also a signifier of ascension. So this absence triggered some sort of ascension for this person, where now they're starting to explore their various parts of themselves that they may not have been attuned to prior. So while they go through this transformation, it feels like there is some sort of protection that is going to be guiding them and leading them at this time. I'm also noticing the sun here. You could be dealing with a Leo, or I'm also noticing again the red and the orange and the yellow. So this is some sort of lower chakra activation this person is experiencing. So that's root, which is why I probably talked about career, may resonate for some of you guys watching this. It could even be some sort of boss. You're wondering in terms of, since you left the company, what is going on or what's going to happen to them. But I feel that for a lot of you guys, this reading is going to focus heavily about you and your actions is what will signify some sort of spark or initiation for the person in question. So it feels like here there is some sort of travel, broadening of horizons that are happening in your absence. So people are starting to explore things. If this is in regards to a career, they are now starting to look at how they may have been structuring the department, or what changes need to happen in terms of the way in which the department had been conducting itself or had been working essentially. If this is a love interest, I feel very much for you guys that this love interest is now going on some sort of quest of self-discovery. I feel this person is starting to become more connected to themselves, or recognizing that they need to make some sort of changes in the way that they have been showing up previously as well. The Eight of Wands is a card that also speaks to rapid changes. So this is rapid. This is not something that is just, you know, I'm thinking about changing, I'm not sure if I can change. This is like quick movement, big decisions. So there is a lot of changes that are happening for this person in regards to them up leveling in terms of their psyche, or a company changing the way that they have been presenting itself prior. Let's see what else wants to come forward, Spirit. That's too many. So we also have here going with the flow. So it feels like just being able to be in the here and now is what this person is considering. So how can they go with the flow in regards to these changes that are recently coming, or your absence? You know, this person is now realizing that in this absence, they now have to go with the flow in regards to the direction that they are going into. So it feels very much like spending time in nature this person might be doing in your absence. They might be spending time reflecting near bodies of water. They might be considering going on a vacation to help them recharge as well, is what I see here too. If it's in regards to an organization, I feel like maybe they're now analyzing how they have been, let's say, going with the flow, and how this may have led to your departure is what I'm hearing as well. So maybe they're realizing now in the absence that they needed to be more proactive in terms of communication, because I'm noticing the blue here in regards to what it was the department was looking for, or how you would have been able to fit into the organization is what I see here as well too. So let me pull some more cards. We have here peace. I'll pull one more. We have your heart chakra, which is connection. We also have sovereign, which is cool that this tied in as well with protection. And we also have direction. So very much confirming what I had talked about prior to this. So I feel like it's going to be a matter of time before this person may reach out to you guys. If it's, let's say, a boss, they may actually reach out to you and want to, let's say, apologize for the way in which things had maybe gone between you and the organization you might have been a part of. If this is a connection, I do see here that this person is realizing that there's something about this connection that is quite spiritual. Maybe prior, the spiritual attributes of the connection may have, let's say, creeped this person out, or made them afraid, or made them possibly shy away from accepting this sort of truth. But it looks like this person is looking to take a new direction, or take on some new lease on life is what I see here. They're also transforming a lot of this devil-based energy they may have had as well. They're learning how to work hard and achieve their goals in this absence as well. So this person is actually going through like an ascension, but it's an ascension that's making them grow up and become wiser. So I feel from this card that's sovereign here, it's speaking to wisdom, and it's speaking to some sort of crown chakra activation is what I see here as well. So it's like they are learning how to follow their heart space with this pink here, and they're learning how to communicate, how to speak, how to find themselves. They're looking for self is what I feel here, but this is like a self-discovery. So maybe, let's say, for example, if you, let's say, quit a job on the spot, or you would have resigned or something along those lines, these people now are looking at themselves to recognize that maybe they thought that this was a stable company. They may now realize that it's not everything that they had thought it was is actually what it was, or if this is in regards to a love connection that you would have disconnected from, this person is looking for answers and clarity from source, from spirit, in regards to how to proceed or the direction to take in this connection. So in your absence, I feel this person is doing a lot of shadow work at this time. They're really working on their healing, and while they go through this transformative process, they are being protected and divinely guided by spirit. So they're looking for answers within self. They're seeking for clarity. They're getting a lot of signs and synchronicities about this connection and about you, and how they can, move this connection to another direction is what I see here. But this is all about grounding things in like a tangible 3D fashion. So my phone was just ringing. So for a lot of you guys, this could be like some sort of phone call that you may actually get from this person very soon, or some sort of conversation that will happen is what I see here as well. So it feels like as well they're learning how to connect to their heart. They're learning how to listen to their intuition as well as they go through this period of ascension, right? They're listening more to their feminine attributes of self, to their intuition. They're honing their spirituality, and they're honing their gifts within self. So let's get some messages if this is a love connection or love interest in regards to what they want to tell you at this time as well. So we have here, I have learned so much from you, even if you don't know that. Thank you. So as I talked about, if this was a career or some sort of situation in regards to a love connection, this person is letting you know that they're grateful for the lessons that you would have taught them from this absence. So your departure was something that made this person go within themselves, to look within self, to realize a lot of truths that they may have not been seeing or they had been omitting for quite some time. So this is all about discovering your soul, discovering you as an individual is what this absence has triggered for this person. They are realizing that there's so much more here that meets the eye, and that, living the mundane, going with the flow is something that they don't necessarily want to be a part of anymore. They want to be more of service to humanity. They want to be more of service to themselves. They want to work on their healing is what this absence has triggered. They also say that I don't feel this way about anyone else. So there's something very special about you in this connection. They're making the connection about that as well, where they're recognizing that there's something quite unique about this dynamic. There's something quite unique about you, and there's something quite unique about the spiritual aspects of this connection. I feel that they're realizing that it wasn't just a coincidence that you met them. There is more here that meets the eye, and this was something that was divinely guided by spirit, by source, by the creator, by the most high, right? So this person is also recognizing this as well in your absence. This is like somebody who's deep in doing a review, deep in contemplation. They are doing a review on everything that happened. And so this person also says, I'm not sure the best to approach you. I'm thinking about it. So it feels like they want to come back and have some sort of conversation, even if it's a former boss or a former staff that you may have had an issue with. This person is also thinking about how they may be able to approach you, have some sort of conversation to let you know how you impacted their life or how you changed their life in some sort of profound way. This person, if it's a love interest, is thinking about coming back and speaking some sort of truth to you guys. For a lot of you guys, that may happen in November is what I'm feeling very strongly. So maybe some months down the road this may happen, or in Scorpio season we might be tapping into some sort of Scorpio. I'm also hearing Gemini as well. I'm hearing Libra may resonate as well with this too. I'm also seeing here as well Sagittarius, a Taurus may also resonate, and Aquarius may resonate as well, Sun, Moon, or Rising, or this might be around the times that you may hear from this person again. So that's what I have for you guys. If it resonates, you can feel free to check out my website if you'd like to book a personal. And as always, you guys can like as well as comment down below in regards to this reading, as well as you guys can subscribe to my channel as well. I thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, love and light to you, collective. Take care. Hey, my wonderful clear quartz. If you guys chose this crystal, this is going to be a reading. If you guys are new and returning, I welcome you. My name is Angie. I am a twin flame channel. So for today's messages, we're going to be tapping in to find out, how does your absence make them feel? So clear quartz crystal, let's see the energy that I am going to channel for this read. Let me see what wants to come forward. So there's something about clarity that's actually coming forward with this clear quartz. I believe that there is some sort of something about lifetime and culture It could be about your family or your heritage or the way that you were raised is what I feel is also coming forward here in terms of this absence. So for some of you guys, this could be like a departure of some sort of blocks that may have happened. I feel that we could be tapping into some sort of ascension. I'm also hearing like Scorpio, some sort of forceful type of energy. So it could be like courage that is necessary at this time for this absence. Needing to rebel against, it could be like needing to also rebel. You could resonate as like an Aquarius, or the person we're tapping into could be Aquarius. Something about needing to rebel against the ordinary, or rebel against what people in your family traditions may have done prior. It's like your forefathers, your ancestors. So it's like you doing this or taking this stand is something that changes your bloodline or changes the direction that your family heritage ends up going into. It's giving very much like your wisdom from this experience or from this absence that is happening is going to be triggering some sort of clearing of old patterns for this person. So we have here balance in reverse. So as I talked about, I feel like this situation that you might have been in, or this absence, is making this person feel very out of balance, out of sorts, not really feeling like themselves. It feels like a situation where you could have taken your power back in the dynamic, or maybe there was some sort of ghosting. I heard ghosting. So it could have been some sort of breakup is what I'm being told that may have happened in this pile here. And you're wanting to know, since you left your love interest life, what happened to them ever since. You know, that's the kind of feeling I'm feeling from this reading. It's like when I left, or when I said no to, I'm hearing when I said no to third parties, what happened? Or when I said no to abuse is what I'm hearing. What happened? You know, so this person is feeling very out of balance. I want to start by leading that. I also want to let you know that this came out. So I'm going to take this as well, because when I was shuffling, it fell out and fell on my lap. So I took that as a sign. The creation, the flames of destruction will ignite a rebirth. So this is very much like, as I talked about, some sort of ending. You know, this is like a final ending of some sort of connection that you may have been a part of, and you wanted to know what happened to that person, or how did they maybe feel since you left. So let's pull some more cards and see what else comes forward. I heard the decision is final. So celebration. So it looks like this person is actually allowing the good times to roll. So it could be maybe since you left this person, you might have gone through some sort of glow up, or things kind of changed for you, but for the better. I feel like this is like the Three of Cups, which talks about celebration, accomplishments, happiness. So I feel like this person is actually going through some sort of period of happiness, some sort of period of fulfillment is what I'm feeling here as well. I'm noticing the woman in the red dress, so that is root, as well as third eye or crown. So it feels like this separation or this absence was something that was divinely guided to happen. But I'm feeling very strongly that this was a love connection. We also have here the Ten of Wands reverse, so, and that is a card of suppression. So maybe this connection was something that really suppressed a lot of this person, or even your emotional body or your emotional feelings. It feels like a card where you may have felt like you weren't growing in the connection, you weren't able to be authentically yourself. There was some sort of feeling of needing to hide or needing to be disingenuine is what I'm feeling very strongly. So it's like people that might have come together and had a lot of issues from the past, and you know, this connection was something that kind of helped to really show that, and how you guys couldn't be vulnerable together, or there was some sort of issue here. So this person in your absence, I know this might be a trigger warning for people to hear, but they're actually healing from this experience. This person is actually going inwards. They are looking at recovering, because it was in reverse, right? So when the Ten of Wands is in reverse, it speaks to recovery. So they might be recovering from this breakup, they're recovering from this separation, they're recovering from you not being a part of their life. I feel that this feeling feels mutual though. I feel that you're recovering and they're also recovering too, right? And during this time of this separation or absence, it feels like this person is maturing. They're becoming wise. They are becoming the King of Pentacles, right? The King of Pentacles is someone who is a provider. They're very generous. They're mature. They are understanding. they are someone who is about their money, right? So this person could be working really hard right now at this time in the material world, trying to ground some sort of new beginning is what I feel here as well for themselves. They could also be changing their perception about things. As I'm noticing, this is like a Buddha, right? Buddhas are typically wise. They're very perceptive type of people as well too. They look to nature for signs and synchronicity. So maybe this person is also realizing that, you know, this separation was something that was necessary to help both of you guys step onto your ascension. It's like a realization that with the change in the seasons, the way that, you know, life has gone or situations has gone, it's time to aspire for something more. And I feel that you were also feeling the call as well too, that it was time to step into some sort of new cycle of abundance and prosperity for yourself, is what I see here as well. So it's like during this time or in this absence, this person is really looking at how they couldn't be authentically themselves and how they want to, you know, never be in this type of situation again. And I feel that you're also feeling the same way as well too. It's like never wanting to have to suppress your true self to blend in or fit or try to conform to some sort of connection, just because it feels like maybe this connection could have been something that maybe parents or family or other people had encouraged, but in actuality it wasn't something that was positive. Maybe family had encouraged you to stay in this dynamic with this person, or you maybe had children with this person and so you felt the need to stay in this circumstance with them. But I feel like this led to further suppression of your truth or further suppression of who you were really meant to be in this lifetime. And this person is recognizing this as well. You know, it's like sometimes our most difficult connections are the ones that help us really grow the most. And I feel this is what this person is also learning as well too. It feels like a restoration of the root chakra, which is all about restoring a lot of this fear-based energy, forgiving yourself, moving past old patterns, old paradigms, old stories, old fictions, old things that are not true. This person, I feel like, is taking action actively in regards to maturing, leveling up, you know, creating abundance and changing the way that they have been showing up previously in your connection. So if there were issues, let's say, with cheating and infidelity, this person is now releasing that type of energy. If there were issues about fear of commitment, this person is now releasing that. If there were fears about intimacy in the connection, this person is growing from that as well too. And they're learning how to love themselves. And I feel the feeling is mutual here, where you're also learning how to devote your time, attention, and energy to yourself, right? This is all about stepping onto a self-love journey, a self-healing journey, and also a devotion to self journey. So I feel this person might even be considering being celibate at this time, or celibacy is something that this person is actively thinking about heavily at this time in regards to healing a lot of the sacral chakra, you know, and as well as healing their root chakra as well too. So maybe there was some sort of issue that happened in childhood. Maybe they had some sort of sexual abuse or trauma that may have happened, right, to them in childhood, which led to this kind of issue. They could have had issues in terms of their caregivers, which is why they couldn't open up and receive the love or receive the admirosity that this connection had to offer as well. They could have, let's say, been with parents that were quite abusive or people that were quite destructive or abusive to them, and this is what led to them having a lot of their childhood or a lot of their feelings or growth being stunted and not being able to reach their full potential. But through this connection, this person was finally able to recognize their wounding that they couldn't see prior, and now they're actively working on maturing and healing that blockage within themselves. And maybe you too as well watching this. We also have Empress, right? So this is all about standing in your power, being able to work on your abundance, being able to become fertile, right? Being able to recognize your full potential, being able to plant seeds of new beginning, prosperity, blessings as well, right? Being able to stand in your power and reclaim your truth. This is all about listening to your intuition as well. The Empress is very wise, very intuitive. You know, the Empress is somebody who has lived many lifetimes. You know, they are very mature. They are very ambitious too, right? So this is all about following your dreams and passions, right? The Empress follows their dreams and passions. They're not just, you know, passive hoping that things will change. This person, as an FYI, is also very curious about you too, right? Have you changed? Have you gone through an ascension? Have you also gone through a glow up? Is what this person also wants to know as well. So let's pull some more cards. We also have here the solar plexus chakra, confidence. No one will believe in you if you don't believe in yourself. you be your own cheerleader. So this person is also recognizing that the blockage, or what they couldn't see, was the belief in themselves, the self-love for themselves, right? So recognizing that it's time to reach my full potential. It's time for me to step onto my ascension, my healing, really look at who I'm meant to be in this lifetime. This person is recognizing that you don't need connections to fill that void. You don't need people to fill the void. All you really need is yourself. And they're learning how to lead by example as well too. Being the leader that they wish they had, or being the parent that they wish they had as well. This person might be also looking at self-help books, or looking at how they can work on healing themselves. Healing modalities may also resonate for this person as well too. They're on a quest of finding self and discovering themselves. They're also learning how to trust their intuition. So maybe some of you guys may be intuitively guided to reach out to this person, for some of you guys who are watching this. So this is all about trusting your intuition, which is Empress energy. The Empress trusts their intuition. They know how to fulfill themselves. They know how to trust in their higher source, their higher power for knowledge. They don't look for things outside of themselves to fill a void. They look for themselves to fulfill whatever it is that they need to get. The Empress is abundant. People are drawn to the Empress because the Empress knows exactly who they are, and are very comfortable in their skin and being authentically themselves. They embody the energy of self-love and devotion as well. So I feel this is what this person is also realizing as well too. They are trusting themselves. They are working on their healing path, their ascension, and who they were meant to be as well in this lifetime. They're also focusing on a lot of the healing of who they were really meant to be. I feel their growth was stunted is what this person is realizing. So let's get some messages from their higher self. If this is a love connection, it feels very strongly for a lot of you guys watching this. This will be in regards to a love connection. So they say, I'm sorry I was mean to you. It was a defense mechanism. So as I talked about, hurt people hurt people. So this person is realizing that they might not have been able to open up in this connection, or be vulnerable, or they couldn't express that because they were having issues in terms of this suppression energy, right? So maybe for a long time, this person was living life wearing a mask, right? They couldn't be authentically themselves. So for a lot of them, I feel like they're realizing that how this mask was a major blockage in terms of being able to be open to receive love, accept love, and to embody the energy of true love and fulfillment, right? They are realizing and making the connections between how the self-love deficit manifested in terms of this suppression energy, which then led to some sort of defense mechanism where they were trying to, let's say, shut you out, or shut out this connection, or shut out the people around them as well. So they also say, I pushed you away because I knew I was going to inevitably disappoint you. So this is giving the energy of a rolling stone, right? So when people are going through the continuum of codependency, the rolling stone is someone that doesn't like to be attached to anything or anyone because they're afraid of being hurt, or they're afraid of hurting other people as well. So at one hand, I feel like they want love, they want that connection, but at the same time, they're afraid that they're going to inevitably disappoint people. So they try to push people away, right? Don't get close to me. Stay away from me. This is the energy that I feel from this person. But really, they actually crave intimacy deep down, but they just don't know how to appropriately receive that. And usually what happens to people that develop that rolling stone type of behavior mentality is because in childhood they could have, let's say, had a parent that left the home, unexpectedly. So maybe they were attached to a parent, they left the home unexpectedly, maybe the parent went overseas, they never saw the parent again. These are the types of things that happen. And then, maybe there was something about your energy that reminded them of a caregiver that may have hurt them, right? So this person is now recognizing and making the connections to that, and realizing that this type of behavior is something that they want to change. They also say, I didn't think I would be what you needed or wanted me to be. So again, very much that rolling stone type of energy. A lot of you guys would benefit from looking up codependency, rolling stone, and how that then manifests in connections. How they show up, right? They show up as very stoic, very closed off. They're always have one foot in, one foot out the door. They're that runner, right? They can never be attached to people, because to be attached to someone would mean being vulnerable, opening up, taking off the mask, right? And so with that, needing to, unlock that would mean that there's a chance that they could get hurt, right? This person has issues with intimacy, being hurt, going through heartbreaks and loss, right? There was something that happened to this person, I feel, very strongly in childhood. And that's why they showed up like this. So that's what I have for you guys. If this resonates, you can feel free to check out my website if you'd like to book a personal. And for those of you watching, I send you guys lots of love and light. And as always, guys, take care.